Hey guys, Levi here with yet another video. Today we're going to jump back on the Benchmade train because I got a couple of knives that I really wanted that I got a really good deal on, so I'm going to show them to you guys. Most of you guys probably have these knives, but I finally got some at a really killer deal. They're not clones, but not that good of a deal, but I got them a really good deal. I couldn't turn it down, and couldn't wait to show them to you guys so I can go ahead and carry them. But before we get into that, I got some really good followers that have some really good videos, and they have their own really good channels. I highly suggest you guys go check them out. Earth Particle, as I mentioned in my last video, like to see you guys go and give him some love and subscribe to his channel. He does knives that I don't get into. I like the knives. I'm probably going to buy some eventually. He's sold me on a couple of them. But I want you guys to go check him out for yourself. Tell him Levi sent you up there. You'll see him in the comment section. Really cool guy to talk to. I enjoy his content, so I suggest you guys go over there and just flood him with, I want him to have as many, if not more, subscribers than me. So he's doing pretty good. And my buddy Jameson over at Lord of Junk, I mentioned him in the last video as well. Go give that guy some love. If you guys need some help with stuff around the house, ideas or advice or how to do things, because some of you guys probably, don't know how to do some stuff. Because not only are we in a pandemic of people being sick, I think we have another epidemic here in America where young men aren't learning to become men, and they're not learning how to do some stuff around the house, and they're having to pay out the ass to have someone come fix up their lawn or put in their sprinkler system or fix their truck for them. So go follow Jameson, and no fault to you guys if that's true, but if you're out there trying to make yourself better and you're trying to make yourself a better man, and to be more of a man, and to take care of your shit more, and to take care of your house, and take care of your family, and take care of what's yours and what God gave you stewardship over, then I suggest you start looking at videos to learn how to do things. Maybe you didn't have someone in your life to put you there. Maybe you didn't learn the hard way like some of us did, and wasn't blessed with, real men in our lives that know how to guide and direct and show us how to do things. So that's one of those channels you can go over to and learn some of that stuff, because I'm not going to show you on my channels. I'll probably show you how to make knives and holsters here in the future. My other channel is a automotive channel, if anyone wants to go check that out. If you're into building cars, or you're into building engines, or you're into modifying what you have, or just need to know how to do brakes, I do have a channel for that. I got like 3 subscribers right now. It's called B5 Alive. Link will be down in the description. If you want to learn how to fix your car, I post some stuff over there sometimes. And if you have questions on car stuff, ask me on that channel, and I will be glad to help you, because I'm a master technician at 20 some years of fixing cars. So there's that. But I don't know why I went on that rant. Sorry. No offense to anyone that doesn't feel like a man now, but whatever. You'll get better. And if you want to be one, you can be. So anyways, sorry. Not sorry. All right. Let's get to the knife, you guys. I got something I've really wanted for a long time. I was always on the fence about it. They're quite expensive. You've seen the clones on here. All right. But if I'm going to do this channel and I'm going to put out this content, I got to put my money where my mouth is. And I got to buy some of these knives and see how they hold up. So this is just an unboxing right now. Maybe sometime in the future in the OTF overall review, this guy's going to be in there. So let's see how good this knife really is. And after I do this, I'm going to carry it, and then I'm going to show and see how good this knife is. I'm going to abuse this one though. My Microtech, I'm going to baby that baby. This knife costs more. I don't know why, but we'll get into that here in a second. Let's check it out. Here it is. Here you go, guys. Of course, you knew that already. You can already read this, right? I got a deal on this knife. It's going right now on Blade HQ. I think if it's still in stock at this moment, as this video is being made, it's like 430 bucks. A real Benchmade nylon sheath. Who cares? Notice there's no Axis Lock sticker in this box. To all you guys that come to my channel and made fun of me for saying fake ass Axis Lock. That was the point, because clones give you the tabs. I haven't seen in any of the boxes a tab that says Axis Lock and a knife that is not indeed an Axis Lock knife. There's no Axis on this. Alright? So let's get to it here. There she is. And, you know, the reason why I like the name of this knife, the Distressed Infidel logo, backwards, sorry. The reason why I like the name of this knife is because anytime anyone throws an insult at us American men, whether you, doesn't matter your race or creed, but American men that are proud to be Americans, that are proud to be living in this country and proud of our flag and everything that we have, we get called names like deplorable. And, you know, this insult goes back hundreds of years, you know, to a nation, an extremist ideologies that hates anyone that's not like them and calls us infidels. And I kind of like how we wear these things as badge of honors, these insults as a badge of honor, you know, like impeached or imbecile, or not imbecile, I wouldn't wear that. Infidel and deplorables, and, you know, whatever. Keep calling his names, at least we're not going to cry about it. We'll just roll with it. But anyway, you know, the fit and finish on these guys are pretty clean. I do like the way they look. I like the gadgetry of it. Alright. Podium jimping on the old thumb slide actuator. There's a few things about these knives I'm not real hip on, though. And there's a lot of excuses out there for it, but one of them is this. This one hits a little bit better than the Autocrat, but not much. And it's got a nice locking sound, you know. Not quite like racking an AK-47, but we got some BK1 coating on here. It's not DLC, it's BK1. It's a D2 blade, dagger profile. Alright. And here's how you know you have the real deal as of now. The clone guys might jump in on this and figure it out. They can't get it right on the handle coating. They can't get it right on a lot of things, but if they figure it out, they figured out that you gotta Distress Infidel, okay? If you don't have the Distress Infidel logo on the clip, on the pocket clip, and it looks fresh and new and no, you know, see if I can focus on that. All right, if it doesn't look a little beat up, it's probably a clone, just so you know. And then, like I showed in the video before with the Autocrat blade, and I don't particularly like the way they do this edge. Okay, look at this edge here now. There is no edge on that side. Okay, the other side though, you get your grind. But on this side, there is no grind. See if we can get that profile there. Probably not. But anyway, it's more of a tactical carry. Okay, you gotta stab someone, you know, it's gotta slide right in that temple if it's gonna go in, or in the ribs, wherever. But as an EDC for use, it's usable. There's, you know, purpose to it. But your geometry, blade geometry, is gonna be weird. But the ultimate purpose of this knife is to be, you know, mostly a weapon. This one hasn't misfired yet, but I've only opened it like 12 times now. So, okay. She's clean, and I got such a deal on this. I got a deal on this where it was less than the Mini, way less than the Mini on Blade HQ prices, and I just couldn't turn it down. You know, the guy twisted my arm. You know, I was losing money at that point because this retails for over $5. You can get them on Blade HQ for roughly $4.35, somewhere under there, plus tax and shipping and all that. So this video is basically sponsored by Corey Anger of Snap-on here in Wilmington, North Carolina. And I'm digging this knife. I'm going to carry it, and we're going to see how she does. But the two things I don't like, I mean, this pops out better than the Autocrat. And that blade edge, the grind on each side, or lack thereof, it's the only thing I really don't care for. And no glass breaker. Okay? Not that you know, if you can't bust out of a window anyway, I don't know what to tell you, man. So there's that, you guys. Finally got one. I wanted to put it out there. You know what? I got something else because I don't want to do a whole bunch of videos, and you don't want to see just a bunch of Benchmade videos. So we got another one here. Yeah, another Benchmade. I like my Benchmades. On the Everyday Blades Facebook page, you'll see me on there. It's turning into a troll page now, but I'm on there. Guys are always hating on Benchmade for lots of reasons, and you know, one of them is because of the whole gun thing, but who cares about that right now? One of the reasons is because of the way the blades are looking, and quality has gone down. And what they're posting is in pictures. If that's how it came out of the box, it's pretty legit. I can understand why I'd be upset about a $200 knife having some grind issues or a discolored blade tip or anything like that. But for me, and if you put your eyes on anything really hard, you're going to see asymmetrical issues with anything. Okay, even my face. If you look at my face perfect, like good enough, you can see that it's a little weird. And that's with anybody's face. And the thing goes with anything that's handmade, you know, or for the most part, hand grinded, you know, by hand and by eyeball. Like if you make something and then you decide, oh, I think that looks good. You know what you should do? Take a picture of it. I made this knife right here for my mother-in-law. Okay, this is a file knife. All right, this is the first knife I ever made. Okay. If we're going to talk about it real quick, I'll show you what I did. I made the pins myself. I made the liners out of brass. And I heat treated and everything this steel to do what it needs to do so it doesn't break, because it's made of very high carbon steel. It's a file, for God's sake. But I made this knife and I thought to myself, oh, I thought it looks pretty good. So I'm looking at all my grinds. I'm going over every little thing. Okay? But if you look at it with your naked eye and you see it and you go, I think that looks good. Right when you say that to yourself, take a picture of it. Then look at it. And if you got the app on your phone, do a mirror. Like right down the middle, like that split app where you can, you know, separate things up. And, you know, if you can do that right, you can see how it's not symmetrical. Because once you see the symmetry line up, it's out. Now, not that you can't get it to 99.9% perfect with practice, but anyone that works in the factories, you know, they should be getting better at it. As of late, I've been seeing a lot of posts on that page about the flaws in their knives, and people are hating on them for not being, you know, down the center, you know, when they're folded shut, if they're not centered perfectly. It just, apparently everyone on that page has OCD, like I do. And they notice this stuff and it drives them up the wall. I understand that. I get it. But once you just, you know, it's a $200 knife. It's not a $500 knife. It's not a $700 knife. It's not a $1,200 knife. These are actually everyday tools that are quality made steels made in America. And you're going to get a little bit of flaws here and there. But that's just the characteristics of that knife now. Not everything's cookie cutter, so to speak. So what we got here today is I got me another Osborne 940. Really like my OG one, the green, you know, the titanium. You know, I love that knife. Mine came out great, no flaws. Haven't really sharpened it or re-edged or anything. I've just kept that blade sharp. It's doing really well. So I had to get the other version of it. Okay, guys. So here we are. All right. Oh, look, an axis lock tab, because it has axis lock. All right. These tabs with the real knives that I've seen, and I could be wrong, you could have gotten an OTF knife with an axis lock tab from Benchmade, but I doubt it, because they don't have axis lock. This has axis lock. It's almost out of the box. Drop. Well, it's drop close. Look at that. I mean, that thing is smooth right out of the box already. That's pretty well centered. If you want to be OCD about it, look at the swedging grind. Swedging grind line right here. It's not perfect. But I don't care. Alright? I don't care. That's a very well centered blade. What we have here, G10 scales, black G10, and it looks really sexy. Anodized green barrel spacers. Yeah, I know, no titanium spacer, but that's okay. I mean, I can probably get one from the guys that made my titanium screws for my Microtech. I'm gonna go check them out. Pacific Suns. Maybe they have some, maybe they don't. I don't know. If you guys see this video, which you probably won't, make some. I'm gonna buy it anyway. I love that Osborne blade profile on this particular model. I love the swedging. This one should be S30V. Yeah, S30V steel. Great steel. Like I said, I love my other one. I can't wait to carry this one. It's a little lighter because it's G10. But I'm digging it. You know, not only is it kind of pretty and a little trick looking with the green. My lights are green. It's my band room. Everything's gonna be this. The name of the band Swamp Raptor, and it's like green. Everything's green, swampy. And then I kind of like the lighting anyway. See how sharp it is out of the box. Not hardly sharp at all. So it's sharp, but it's not gonna, part of the blade will clip some hairs here, but not as sharp as my last Osborne. So there's one little flaw for all you guys out there that want to hate on the Benchmade brand. Okay, but the grinds look good. The grinds are pretty symmetrical. Okay, so I'm really liking this one. This knife's really cool. I'm liking it. I'm glad I opened it up and showed you guys, so now I can carry it, see how it performs. Obviously, I need to go hit the sharpening wheel with it. But anyway, well, guys, got another video in, and I appreciate you coming out watching. Any questions on these knives or any other clone questions, or you know, appreciate all you guys commenting on my video where I took the Wish.com knife apart, and it helped you guys out. I'm really glad that worked out for you. So appreciate all the comments and all the conversation starting. You guys don't get on my nerves at all. Like some people, oh, I'm sorry for commenting. So don't worry about it. If I don't answer right away, it's because, you know, I'm probably at work, but it means a lot to me that you guys, you know, we got a lot of conversations on all of our videos. Lots of conversations, a couple trolls here and there, no big deal. You know, if you're smart enough, you can find them and find out where they live, and then, you know, whatever. But typically, most of you guys are great, and I really enjoy the conversation. So keep them coming. Keep the questions coming. Any car questions, check out the link below. Those 3 links I'll have down there, and you know, you guys check it out, and I'll try and help you out there as well. But thanks for watching. We got 2 more knives down the docket. Remember the giveaway's coming up where I think we only need 40 more subscribers. So if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, subscribe. Go over to my giveaway video. It's about 4 or 5 videos back. Comment on it, on that video, and say done or whatever. Let me know, and you'll go into the drawing and follow the directions too. So appreciate you guys. Thanks a lot. I'll catch you later.